So I think I finally found a better lighting setup. It's very, very bright, and I don't know why I didn't exactly think of this before, but whatever. Today I just wanted to do a face of the day, makeup of the day, whatever. Mostly because I was so excited about my makeup this morning. I went away for the weekend. It was Columbus Day weekend, and I haven't been home. I got home last night, Monday night. I left Friday, so I haven't been home all weekend, and I really didn't bring hardly any makeup. I wore hardly any makeup. So I was really excited this morning to come back and play with all my stuff again. So I'm going to show you what I have. I have it all lined up, and I will try to take a picture of it and insert it here. And it's pretty ridiculous that I actually have this many things on my face, but whatever. So I'm just going to start from the bottom up. And maybe I'll show you my makeup in case you can actually see it. Hopefully you can. Okay. The first thing I have on is the Tarte Clean Slate Primer. I've talked about this now a bunch of times. It's a really, really, really good primer. It's one of those silicone-y feeling ones. It's nice. I like it. Next is the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Liquid Makeup, which, holy grail, best foundation ever. Just, I'm telling you, just go try it. And I've heard a lot of people, like, it's getting rehyped on YouTube again, and I'm glad I bought it. It's wonderful. To set that, I'm using the CoverGirl Professional Loose Powder, which, again, I've been using. It's just a loose, translucent powder. Um, just to try to go fast because I have a lot of products, actually. Um, for bronzer, this is the bronzer from the e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzer Powder Set. And as you can see, I've hit pan on it. I absolutely love it. It's just the best bronzer ever. Lighting, lighting. I don't know. It's just one of the best bronzers I've ever used, honestly, and it was $3. For a blush, several e.l.f. products. This is the e.l.f. Cream Blush in the color Seductress, which is just red as it can be. It's brighter on my face than it's showing, but this blush is just as red as it wants to be, and it's gorgeous. I love it. I love this blush. It's wonderful, and it was $6. As a highlight, I just have kind of a it's not too intense, and that for that I'm using the Maybelline Dream Mousse bronzer in the color Glistening Sun, which looks like this. It's so beautiful. I use this because it doesn't really have any shimmer in it, even though it may look like it does. It really doesn't, at least not that you can detect on the skin. It's not that intense, and it's almost my skin tone, just a little more gold. So when I'm wearing this cream blush from e.l.f., the red is kind of harsh, like, it kind of just goes, like, it blends into my bronzer nicely underneath, but then it's kind of harsh as it comes up here to my skin. So I find that using this, which is like almost skin tone, just blends it out more nice. Blends it out nicer. Blends it out more nicely. Whatever, forget that happened. To do my eyebrows, I use the same thing I use every day, which is my NYX eyebrow cake powder in the color dark brown and brown. This thing looks just disgusting, but I use it every day. Just don't judge how gross this is. And I use this one here, this lighter one. Just really, really good eyebrow powder. Okay, geez, crazy. Now onto my eyes. To start with, I use the Benefit Creaseless Cream Shadow in RSVP, which I have raved about 1,000 times. I finally told myself to stop putting it in favorites videos because it's every month's favorite. Um, I think I've used probably about half of it by now, which is pretty impressive. Like, it's got a well in the middle. I use it every single day to prime my eyes. I love it. And I did kind of like a soft brown smoky scenario on my eyeballs today. Okay, I can't get this closed if you could see that. So I'll swatch the eyeshadows I used. The first one's from Avon. It's a mineral eyeshadow in the color Cocoa Glow. This is what their mineral shadows look like. This is a really nice, very, very soft brown. It's got a ton of shimmer in it. I don't know that you'll be able to see this swatch, but we'll try. It's just a really, really pretty color. It's really good for blending out other colors. You can use it to blend out dark colors really nicely. And it's a nice lid color because I find that some browns, for some reason, when I put certain brown eyeshadows on my eyes, I just feel like it really closes them. I could wear black eyeshadow, but for some reason, when I wear certain shades of brown, I just find it just makes my eyes look really little. I thought you could see that, but you can see it's just real shimmery, and it's a real light brown with just a ton of shimmer. And then in my crease, with like pretty much every single day. It's the same story. I have used, hold on, Texture eyeshadow from MAC, which is just really warm and almost orange brown. This is like one of my absolute favorite eyeshadows. It looks like that. I wouldn't think this would work for every skin tone because it really does have such orange undertones, but I like the way it looks on me. So there's that. And then in the outer part of the eye to kind of smoke it out a bit, I've used another Avon eyeshadow that's comes from a trio called Ice Shimmer. Looks like this. I've had this forever, and when I open this, and you should see how just nasty it looks. Just I've had it for years. Just looks like that. And this brown right here, it's one of my absolute favorites. It's like in such a random thing, but it's just a really dark, like true dark chocolate cocoa brown, and it's completely matte, which I really don't have too many matte eyeshadows. Like it's super pigmented. It's a nice color. And that's just what I have in the outer part. And then I have same thing like this in the outer part of my underneath. What do you call that? The lower lash line, and then this underneath the rest, if that made sense. To highlight under my brow bone as well as in my inner corner, it's MAC's Dazzleite, which is this one right here, which I will swatch for you as well. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but just a pretty highlight color. Just a really, really pretty highlight color. I like it a lot. It's got a nice glow going on. Oh boy, this is crazy. And then for my eyes, the first I used pencil liner on my waterline, and this is just the Tarte one that I'm obsessed with. It's my favorite. And then for the top, I used the e.l.f. cream liner, which was this was in my September favorites. This is just an awesome eyeliner. It's just good. I love it. Mascara is the Too Faced Lashgasm. I think this is also in my favorites. It's just really good. I have two coats on. It's really, really black. I think it's pretty dramatic. I really like it. And finally, for my lips, I have Rimmel's Airy Fairy lipstick, which if you've been into YouTube videos for at least a little while, this used to be like all the rage. It's just kind of a mauvey color. A lot of people I've heard actually say they don't like it, that it's not very wearable for them, but I like kind of mauvey pinks. This is like a nice everyday go-to color for me. It's real neutral. It's just, I like it. That's what's underneath. And then on top, I just have a tiny bit of this L'Oreal Color Juice lip gloss, and I don't know what color this is in anymore. I've had this forever, and it's completely rubbed off. But it's just a really, first of all, it smells delicious and fruity. Just gonna put it over here. This is just like one of the most gorgeous colors. It's just a really bright fuchsia pink, and if you just apply this by itself, it's definitely more, it's definitely pigmented enough to just be on its own. You can see there what that looks like separately, and then mixed together. That's kind of what I have going on. It's still bright, but it's a little bit more muted. Nice and glossy. And that's everything. 8 minutes. 8 minutes it took me to tell you the makeup I have on my face. That's crazy. I'm not even sure how long it took me to apply it, but whatever. Anyway, it's Tuesday. Um, Glad it's not Monday. Glad I found some good lighting. It's nice and bright here, and gotta go to work soon. Gotta go get some coffee. That's pretty much about it. I hope you're all doing well, and I will talk to you soon. Peace out.